Welcome to another episode of the Valorant Tips and Tricks Used by You series. A series where I show Valorant tips and tricks that you guys used in game. Like always, I'll be giving away one battle pass to one random submission, and if you want to submit something, feel free to do it in my Discord server. It's been a while since the last episode of this series, so we got a lot of cool clips. Anyway, let's stop the talking and start the video. So let's start with the nice Omen trick that I'm Kevin used. When the enemy killjoy uses her ultimate and you play Omen, you can ult away and then ult back to get out of her ultimate. And when the killjoy ult is gone, you can go back and the enemies might not expect you there. Easy kills for Kevin. Now a nice sage wall I showed in one of the first episodes. When you place your wall like that, there's a small gap you can see through. Sadly, you can only shoot on the legs of the enemies, but sometimes it's enough to get a kill. Now an insane clip from Rick. If Sage walls off hookah and the enemies are pushing, they might stand against the wall. And when this happens and you have a raise ult, well...
Oh my god! Oh.
Yeah, that's insane, man. Also, if you're watching this video, there's a high chance that you want to improve in Valorant and rank up. Maybe with the ultimate goal to one day play in a big tournament. But achieving this goal might be a bit hard to do on your own. But luckily, the sponsor of this video, Esports Tower, can help you with that. If you sign up, you will get paired with a professional coach and a team with committed players. You'll practice with your team twice a week and prepare for weekly competitive events. Your coach will help you discover the mistakes you make through VOD reviews and will teach you the foundations of teamwork, communication and leadership. And on top of that, you have the opportunity to network with pro players, general managers and collegiate coaches and scouts. Esports Tower even has exclusive events for scholarship opportunities. You can join Esports Tower for only $5 per week. Yes, that's less than an iced frappuccino. So if you're interested, feel free to click on the link in the description. And if you go to esportstower.com/MrLowlander, you even get a 2-week free trial. So why not try it out today, my friends? And now let's continue the video. Let's continue with this insane clip. I would not recommend to do this with an operator, but easy peasy for Diavolo. This next trick is on the icebox. When the enemies are planting the bomb, often they plant against this box over here. But to counter it, you can stand in the container and simply wallbang straight against the wall. There's a high chance you get a kill, or maybe even two.
Headshot. Taken down.
Good job, K-Funs. Now another OP trick that might be risky, but it sometimes works. When you use the raise ultimates, you will say, "Here comes the party." So what you can do is use your ultimate and defuse immediately. The enemies might not be able to hear the defuse sound.
Here comes the party!
And on top of that, when you use the raise ult, most enemies will run away immediately. Easy round for SpongeBob, my friends.
One enemy remaining.
Here comes the party!
And that's how you do it. When I shared this Astra trick, I thought it wouldn't be very useful because you would be standing all the way in the open. But you can actually make it useful in two different ways. The first one is the risky one. Smoke the middle of the pyramids and then do the trick. You have a little bit more cover and you might get some kills.
Wat zit deze guy te praten?
One enemy remaining.
And for the second one, use your wall to get some cover. Good job, Arnoud and Bacon Pancakes. Now look at this one from Texio. Very simple, but it works.
Let's play.
Impossible.
Nice. Now a cool sage trick I showed in episode 2. Some people might remember it. But when you plant the spike in nest and then go all the way back to belt, you can place your wall over here. There's a high chance that the enemies won't expect this and easy kills for you. Air Duster shows how it's done. The nice thing that Air Duster does is that after the enemy spotted him, he peeks from another angle. It's always smart to reposition yourself if the enemy sees you.
One enemy remaining.
You're disgusting.
Now let's use some psychology to kill the enemies. If you use your stun like this and it hits the enemies, they want to find some cover. So there's a high chance that they would run away or hide in this corner over here. So the only thing you have to do is use your aftershock in the corner and easy kills for you.
Clearing out.
Dusted.
Or easy triple kill, I mean. This next clip isn't really a trick, but it's a fun clip. When the killjoy ultimate is about to go off, you sometimes don't have the time to run away. Instead, just use your alarm bot and you might get a kill. You remember this trick on Icebox? It's very nice. Melonred used this trick, but it's not the trick that was good, it was the trigger discipline. But before he made the first shot, he lurked a bit behind the enemies till he saw more, and then he pulled the trigger. And this next clip is maybe even a better example of trigger discipline. If he shot the first guy immediately, the enemies would notice him. But because he didn't shoot and waited a little bit, he could kill the enemies from the back. And oh yeah, believe it or not, but Sage literally jumped over him.
Wait.
Gun in
Nice.
Now cool killjoy trick on split. If you place your turret like this, you can actually look through his legs. When the enemies peek, there's a high chance that they will not see your head and shoot on the turret. So easy kills for you.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Oh, 4 kills. Will we get the ace?
Nice.
Now quack attack with the Cypher teleport trick. First time I see a Cypher doing the teleport trick. Very nice.
God, you're playing mid. You're literally playing mid.
One enemy remaining.
Now a nice trick from Kata. You can actually walk on the box from the side and then place your wall while jumping to kill the enemies from an unexpected angle.
Back.
Spike down.
Just keep in mind you can also jump from window if you have the time for it. It's a little bit easier that way. I often say that if you go eco, it's nice to do some crazy strategies. You don't want to 1v1 the enemies with a pistol while they have rifles. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but Priyanshu Ranka used this knowledge. With this crazy Viper trick, he got 2 kills in an eco round.
Screen down.
Spike
Nice,
down A.
In the end, he sadly died, but they won the round. Easy eco. On Fracture, a lot of people are trying to push to flank you, but you can counter them with this nice sage wall from the spawn. Very good.
I've got your trail.
Now look at this clip. A smart thing that Abias does is play safe after he got hit by this enemy.
One enemy remaining.
He went to the right side of rafters and made that easy headshot. Arnaud also made some nice shots.
Nice shot.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
And now that we talk about nice shots, look at this one. It's not a trick, but a Kikli fuckman.
Schatten ist kaputt, hä? Er hat einfach die Matrix ausgetrickst.
Now a real trick again. This one might be a little bit risky, but it can work. With Omen on Haven, smoke the middle box and smoke Heaven. Then simply teleport on the middle box and then teleport to Heaven. Maybe the enemies won't notice it and easy kills for you. It's especially a good trick in the off-buy round, for example. In this round, Slack only got a Bucky, but he still got some nice kills with it. I have no idea how the Sage Wall works, but it works, I guess. Very good.
Unavoidable.
There.
Here.
Flawless.
In the last tips and tricks video, I talked about aggressive smokes. Smoke deep, for example here on satellite, and then push slowly behind your smoke. The enemies might not check around the corner, and that way you can get some easy kills.
Uy, Viper andun.
Good job, Oriyu. Now a simple trick, but simple tricks are good, my friends. Use 2 Astra stars, 1 for the smoke, and behind the smoke the suck in. Then this might happen. Now cool Sage Wall if you want to be aggressive.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Very nice, and later this round he actually used the second trick. As you see, you cannot look over this box. However, if you stand on this ledge, then you can see over the box. And that's how that one cow made another kill.
They were not good enough.
And when you think you're about to die in a 1 versus 4, for example, you can do this as a last resort.
Molly.
I got it with the fire, yeah.
enemy
2,
remaining.
2, 3.
And this is it. Thank everyone so much for submitting their tricks. I hope you learned something and I see you guys in the next one. Peace.